welcome back to my channel Moonlit Destinies. So today we are discussing a very interesting topic, which is what makes each zodiac sign attractive, like what quality does each zodiac sign have, and how they can like accentuate the that quality to become like more attractive, presenter. So it's a basic, wonderful topic talking about the secret charm of every zodiac sign. So let's get started. Have you ever wondered why certain people seem, naturally attractive? Like we see somebody and we are like in awe with that person. So, some people are naturally attractive even when they don't fit society's traditional standards of beauty, right? Maybe you have met someone who instantly lights up a room with their confidence, with their personality, with their aura, right? We often talk about he or she has a very powerful and magnetic aura, and everybody gets driven towards them very easily. So someone whose intelligence can keep you hooked for hours, right? Or someone whose kindness makes everyone feels comfortable around them. See, attractiveness is not limited to anybody's physical personality or physical features for that matter. Uh, Attractiveness, we as humans tend to find a person attractive by so many gestures, not just by physical characteristics, right? Attraction is much more than the physical appearance, to be very honest. In astrology, every zodiac sign possesses a unique type of magnetism that draws people towards them. You just need to identify what is your secret charm, and you just have to improvise that. You just have to improve that in a manner that you become the most attractive person in the room where you are standing. Okay, so some signs attract through confidence, right? Others through mystery, and some through their humor. Others can do it through their loyalty, their intelligence, their compassion, their ambition for that matter, right? So the fascinating thing is that each zodiac sign has its own special way of captivating the world, right? So today we are going to explore what makes each zodiac sign irresistible, attractive, and unforgettable. So, whether you are curious about yourself, your crush, your partner, or simply love astrology, stay until the end, because you might discover qualities you never knew you possessed. Okay? So, to begin with, we are going to discuss about Aries, the very first zodiac sign. See, Aries, if you have ever noticed, they are so confident, like they are fearlessly confident, right? Fearlessly confident, and when I say it, I literally mean it. So Aries, being ruled by the Mars is the planet of action, courage, and passion, right? So one of the most attractive and eye-catching qualities of Aries individuals is their fearless confidence. Like they are so confident uh, in their personality, in how they carry themselves. They are the most confident person in the room, right? So Aries people often have an energy that says I can handle it, right? So you just have to look up to an Aries, and you are going to be very relaxed and very sorted inside, believing that this person has got everything. So that confidence naturally attracts others. The confidence that a Aries individual possesses, it attracts others. So people are generally drawn towards individuals who are not afraid to take risks, who are not afraid to pursue their goals, and who are not afraid to express themselves honestly in front of everybody. So they're the same personality, no matter if they are alone or no matter if they are with somebody or in a group. So they're Authenticity is refreshing in a world where many people constantly seek approval, right? Another attractive quality is their adventurous spirit. Like they are very adventurous. As I said, the sign is ruled by Mars, which is a planet of action, courage, and passion. So they are very adventurous by nature. Like they just want to do all the adventures, and in no time they are very energetic. They are very, very passionate towards adventure, and they love adventure. Like life rarely feels boring around an Aries. Want this constant excitement every time. So they bring excitement, spontaneity, and enthusiasm wherever they go. So their passion is contagious. So even when they fail, in a situation or in anything, they often inspire others through their courage to try. So I would just say Aries attracts people because they make courage look effortless. Okay, moving forward towards Taurus. So Taurus is the sign of stability and sensuality at the same time. The sign is ruled by Venus. Venus is, as we all know, is the planet of beauty, love, and pleasure. So Taurus possesses a natural attractiveness in them that often feels calm, comforting, and reliable, to the person around. So in a chaotic world, if we say, Taurus feels like a safe place. They feel, like we feel comfortable with, any Taurus person. People can easily trust them. People feel secure around them because they carry this soothing, comforting, like beautiful energy around them. So their grounded nature makes others feel emotionally supported of them. Like they are so grounded, they are so uh, like accepting, that you automatically feels lovable, loving, and beautiful around them. They are just the beautiful people I have ever seen. Taurus also appreciates beauty, luxury, good food, art, and comfort. Like they like all of these things. They like comfort, they like beauty, they like luxury. They want to indulge in all of these things. They often possesses a quiet elegance that does not need attention to be noticed. Like they have this quiet elegance in them. It's innate to them. So they have this this aura, so which is hard to be not noticed. And their loyalty is another major attraction. They are so loyal, despite of being very attractive, very comforting, or very wanted. They are very loyal. Like Tauruses are literally the loveliest persons, and they're very loyal. So when Taurus commits to someone, they tend to mean it. Like literally they are going to do as they say. So this reliability creates deep admiration and trust, among the other persons. So Taurus attracts people by making them feel at home, right? Moving forward towards Gemini. So, Gemini is the master of intelligence and conversations and communications. Oh my god, like Geminis are beautiful, and they're ruled by Mercury. Mercury is all about the communication, the conversation, the intelligence, the witty minded person. So Geminis possess one of the most powerful forms of attraction, their mental stimulation. Like they have this mental connection, or the mental like they are mentally so wired and very active. Like they are going to give you the most innovative, creative, and intelligent idea in the room, that everybody is going to like admire them in that room. So they are very mentally stimulated. They know how to keep conversations interesting. They often ask intriguing questions. They tell fascinating stories. They make people laugh with their intelligence. Their curiosity about life is infectious. It's deadly, believe me. Gemini can talk about science, travel, relationship, history, entertainment, and countless other subjects with genuine enthusiasm. Like you just name it, whatever you are interested in, you just go to a Gemini, talk to them about it, and no matter have interest, or deep interest in that particular thing or not, they are going to just excel the conversation as if they are the master of that thing. So Geminis are so intelligent, I would say. So people often find themselves unexpectedly captivated by a Gemini because they never know what exciting idea will come next, from their mouth. So their youthful aura or energy also makes them naturally appealing in front of the others. So I would say Geminis attracts mind before they attract hearts. Okay, so moving forward towards Cancer, which is the sign of emotional warmth, which we all want. Either we accept it or not, but it is what it is. So Cancer is ruled by the moon, right? The moon itself. Moon is all about water, the feminine energy, the soothingness, the emotional sensitivity of anybody. So their greatest attractiveness comes from their emotional depth and their nurturing nature towards others. Like they are very compassionate towards others. They are not only just like their compassion is not only limited to the known they have, that their compassion is also for strangers, for animals, for any kind of being existing in this planet. So Cancer individuals have a unique ability to make people feel seen, heard and understood. So in a world where many people feel lonely, this is incredibly powerful. They often remember small details about people. You wore a red shirt on that day. Like that shirt was beautiful. Oh, you love that ice cream. Like that flavor was something else, right? So they remember all these details, which makes them attractive to the other person. They genuinely care. Like Cancer individuals genuinely care. It is not fake. It is not the pretend, it is genuine. Okay, they definitely support their known persons and strangers also if they can during difficult times. Like they want to, they'll try their best. So people naturally trust Cancerians because their kindness feels authentic and trustworthy, and their emotional intelligence allows them to connect deeply with others. So Cancer attracts people by making them feel emotionally safe. Moving forwards to Leos. We all know Leos are, they have like a king like presence or a queen like presence. They have this royalty in them. It is like they have this since their birth, it's innate to them. So Leos are known for the attraction of their charisma and the presence itself. The sign is ruled by the sun itself. So if you look at sun is is the brightest planet of the universe. It is the brightest planet. It is also the source of energy and light for all of us. So just like the sun, Leos naturally shine. Like they do not need they do not need to put that extra effort to be the center of the room, be the center of attraction. They just have this capability. They just do it naturally. It just comes naturally to them. Their confidence, their warmth, their enthusiasm often make them impossible to ignore. Like they have this beautiful, magnetic, powerful aura that nobody can ignore. Their attractiveness is not about their appearance, it's about the presence. Like their presence holds something that we just cannot ignore about them, right? They have a way of making ordinary moments, feel exciting. So many Leos naturally encourage and inspire others. Like they have this inspirative energy and they tend to inspire others. They celebrate the success of people they care about, they love, and they're the there is this misconception that Leos are egoistic and they are not very loving or caring or maybe passion like compassionate towards others, but it is not the case. It's definitely a misconception. Leos are the most loving individuals you'll ever see, but they are very selective, of whom they should give their time and presence and value to. They are very selective like that. So they celebrate the success of people they really genuinely care about. Like their generosity and optimism create a magnetic personality. So Leo does not chase attention, their energy naturally attracts. Moving forward towards Virgo. So Virgo, as we all know, is ruled by the Mercury itself, the intelligent planet of all. So the attraction of intelligence and reliability is, a trademark of Virgos. They are often underestimated, I would say. Their attractiveness is not always loud or huge or obvious to understand. It's subtle, it's humble, it's beautiful. Okay. So Virgo notices details others miss. We can miss, something, some points, some details, but Virgos, no. Virgos are very detail oriented. Like they are going to go in depth in whatever they are putting their time into. They solve problems, and problems which nobody can solve in the way Virgo does. So they offer practical support. Like they are very practical in nature. Virgos are not very emotional, or not very, like they are very logical in that way, right? They think logically. They try to put rationals and logics into everything, literally everything. They work hard. They are very hard work. So many people find Virgo attractive because they consistently show up when it's needed. So they also express their love through actions rather than words. So they really like to show their love through gestures, small gestures or big one, depends. Their intelligence, their competence, their dedication creates a deep sense of trust, among the individuals they are with. So they attract people through actions, not promises. Moving forward towards Libra. So Libra is a sign of, charm and grace. As it is ruled by Venus, they possess natural charm. Like they have this natural ability to attract others very easily. They understand social dynamics very well, like literally very well. They know how to make people comfortable. They know how to, attract somebody in their space. Their sense of fairness and diplomacy often makes them well liked. Like they are very clear about things. They are not diplomatic. They are very fair, and they like to put this fair side, or this like balanced side in front of other people, so that they can understand their actions or thought process. Libra values harmony and beauty. Like they are fond of beauty. They love beauty. They carry beauty. They are beauty. Okay. So they are often attracted to their people are like often attracted to their elegance, their kindness, their refined communication style. They have this communication style, but it seems like they have this developed sense of talking. They just seems advanced in their communication and their fashion, in their elegance and everything like that. And they tend to bring peace into situations where others create conflict. Like they earlier also I have told, Libra, they do not like conflict. They are not somebody who can be a part of a conflict if it is not required. Definitely they just try to push the arguments further. They do not want to get into that and they just want to stay away from conflicts and arguments and anger issues and whatever. So Libra or Librans attracts people with effortless charm and genuine kindness. Okay. Then moving forward towards Scorpio. So Scorpio, as we all know, is the attraction of mystery and intensity. Like it is a sign which is the mysterious among all, and they are very intensity oriented in that way. And Scorpio, for one of the reasons, is my favorite sign. Like I just love Scorpions. They possess one of the most talked about forms of attraction in astrology, their mystery. They have this mystery associated with them. Like they walk into the room and people are just guessing things about them. So they are very secretive. They like to open in front of only and only they love and care about. They do not like to put themselves out in front of everybody. So Scorpio does not reveal everything immediately. They have this habit of revealing limited information at a time, which creates the attraction, which creates the mystery, which creates the curiosity among the other people to know and to associate with them, so that they can get the whole thing out of them. So this definitely creates curiosity, so people naturally want to know more, right? So their emotional depth also makes them fascinating. They are very deeply emotional, but they have this switch of turning off and turning on. Like, ironically, they can just turn off their emotions whenever, wherever they want, right? If you pissed a scorpion off, you literally pissed a scorpion off, made them mad, they are going to turn off their emotions for you, and they are going to do it for life. Like, they do not care about it after that. So when Scorpio cares about something, they care intensely, but when they don't, they just don't, no matter how and what and when and where it is required. So their loyalty, their determination, their passion creates a powerful magnetic presence. So Scorpio people attracts because they reveal just enough to keep you curious, okay? And this is their tendency. So yeah. Moving forward towards Sag. Sag is one of the beautiful signs. So the trademark for Sagittarians are is the attraction of freedom and adventure. They are very adventurous. Their Sagittarians radiates optimism, right? Their enthusiasm for life is incredibly attractive. Like, they are very enthusiastic. They often inspire others to dream big, to travel farther and experience more. YOLO definitely seems to be a one liner for Sagittarians. So people enjoy being around Sagittarians, and they bring excitement and fresh perspective, fresh lookout, or fresh alternative for a situation. Their honesty also creates trust among people. They are very honest. Not everyone appreciates their honesty, their blunt honesty, but many people find it refreshing and truthful and attractive. So Sagittarians attracts people by reminding them that life is an adventure. Moving forward towards Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. They have this attraction of towards ambition and strength, which is really attractive, for other individuals. They attract people through competence and determination. Like, they are very determined towards whatever they are working for, whatever their dream is. They are very competitive. They often possess a quiet confidence that does not require validation from others. They have this huge amount of confidence in them. Hence, they are self-confident and confident to a level that they do not require external validation from others. People admire individuals who know where they are going in life. So Capricorns are one of them. They are very disciplined. Their work ethic is wow, and it creates respect for them. And the reliability also makes them attractive in relationship and friendships, because they are highly reliable. Once a Capricorn has made a promise to you that he or she is going to be available at this time, he or she is going to be available at that time, no matter what. They are very reliable. So they just don't talk about goals, they pursue them. So this makes them attractive and different from others. So Capricorn people attracts people through strength, stability and purpose, definitely. Moving forward towards Aquarians. Aquarians have this attraction of uniqueness. Like, they are the unique personality amongst all. They stands out because they refuse to blend in, right? They do not want to blend into the normal environment and just get mixed up with others. They want to stand out differently. They think differently. They caution the assumptions. They embrace individuality, and this makes them attractive. This makes them different. So people are often fascinated by Aquarians because they bring, fresh perspectives and innovative ideas to a situation. Mainly tech, the tech based devices and everything are also associated with Aquarius a lot, because also the co-ruler of Aquarius is Rahu, which is known for, the tech based devices and the technology and the AI and ML and everything like that. So they definitely are very focused towards, innovation or like technology and development. So they are very focused into that field. Their independence can be extremely attractive because it demonstrates confidence in their own identity, right? So Aquarians attracts people by being unapologetically themselves. Moving towards the last sign, Pisces. Pisces are the most sweetest individuals you will ever meet. They have this attraction of compassion and imagination. See, Pisces is ruled by Jupiter itself, which is a beautiful planet. Pisces possesses a gentle, dreamy energy, right? They, often understand emotions on a deeper level than others comparatively. People feel comfortable sharing their vulnerabilities with Pisces because they listen everything. They do not judge, you for whatever situation you are in, and they more likely to associate with your situation in an emotional manner. So it makes, the other person comfortable. Their creativity and imagination creates a unique form of attraction. Pisces often sees beauty where others see ordinary things. Beauty in nature, beauty in animals, beauty in, little things, maybe little gestures. So their compassion makes people feel accepted and valued and loved in a room. So Pisces attracts people through empathy, imagination, and emotional depth. Okay. So, hence, we have covered all the 12 zodiac signs, and one thing becomes clear here, that attractiveness is not one size fits all, because Aries attracts through courage, Taurus through stability, so and so. We have discussed, about each sign. And perhaps the most beautiful lesson astrology teaches us is this only, that you do not need someone else's qualities to be attractive, right? You and being attractive is not about physical appearance only. Being attractive is about how confident you are in your body, how confident you are in a room, how passionate you are towards your goal, towards your dream, towards your aim, you know how are you focusing on your dreams, what ideas you bring into the room, like what does your presence say about you. All of these are also qualities that people found attractive. So the qualities that makes you special are already written into your unique personality. Nobody can take away those qualities from you. So be flaunt yourself, be attractive, and be happy. So the key is to learning to embrace all these qualities. So thank you so much. And if you would like more videos on birth charts, astrology, compatibility, houses, planets, and hidden chart secrets, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification. I'll see you in the next cosmic journey. Thank you so much for tuning.